Alrighty, here we are on part 8 of our Tropico 6 Communist Utopia, so let's get into it. Alrighty, right at the beginning, it looks like the communists are getting upset. I wonder why, what the heck? This is realistically why our population's getting upset. Because of how many cabins I've been building. They're getting really upset. Set the constitution to total surveillance. That's kind of scary. I mean, I might end up doing it just to appease them. Total surveillance. As long as the ministry, all rules and rule changes are registered, decrease global liberty by 25. I don't think that's going to be worth it. I might do it and then I'll wait until the very end, and then I think I will do it, and then decrease it back. I don't know. That's kind of a problem. That's kind of annoying. Really, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have built so many cabins in a row so quickly. But it is okay. Can we move this yet? Can. And we can build a road. Nope. If you don't want to deconstruct a huge portion of a road, you can just build a little out piece like that and then destroy the little piece you need. Okay. Cool. And here we are. As a matter of fact, what I can do is demolish this one specifically. And I think I will build up a fire station. This also means that I can come over here, build a little park up. I'm gonna quick build it. Just because I'm really curious as to whether or not this works for them. It doesn't look like it does. Increases housing quality of all residential buildings. So I guess that was a bit of a folly on my part. I mean, I am gonna leave it because having a fire station out here is probably a good idea, but that kind of sucks. It'll be okay. How many tourists just showed up? It looks like there's so many boats cruising around out here. Yeah, a lot of backpackers just showed up. That's pretty cool. Hopefully this can start filling in our cabarets and our theater that are out here. Our cabaret and our theater. The hotel. Nobody's staying in the hotel. That's crazy. Do we have spare electricity? We do. We have plenty of electricity. Our population's still trying to catch up, so what I think I'm going to do is actually put a ceiling fan in here. And that will push the housing quality to around the same as the cabins. So, that's cool. As a matter of fact, what I can do is start putting down our hydroponic plantations, but I'll pause them as soon as they're done constructing. Oh no. So, let me do a little consideration here. We have 2 canneries, and then so I would like to have 6 sugar plantations in total. And so maybe I'll just focus on that for right now. So we'll just pretend that we're putting a bunch of corn plantations, and then this will be sugar, 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 and sugar. Then what I can do is demolish all of these, give it a little bit of time, and build up the other sugar plantation. So that should be all of the sugar plantations that we'll need for the whole island, which is pretty nice. And so we can give the bonus to, I believe, just 3 of these, and then all of the plantations that we build up in this whole entire area will get a 20% bonus to efficiency, which is pretty nice. And so that will solve all of our sugar problems, and so I can demolish like all of these plantations here, the sugar plantation over there in the middle of that, And also get rid of these manure spreaders. We're also going to need a pretty big... You know what, as a matter of fact, what I want to do is only build up 3 of these. And so I'll build up another 3, maybe like right around here. And so these 3 will give the bonuses to all the plantations nearby. So I can make one location all for corn. So I'll just build a bunch of corn plantations around here. And then the other one will be for the rest of our crops that we need. And the reason is that we need corn for all of the factory ranches. And so we'll get everything done all at once. Try and be as efficient as possible. We need to get rid of this, but because we don't want workers to go on strike. Employees of fire stations, military buildings are unaffected. Yeah, we definitely don't want everyone to go on strike. But there might not be any way around it. Well, no, we can just change the constitution. It's really gonna suck, but it'll be alright for a while. Maybe what I could also do is change the religion and state to freedom of religion at the same time to keep liberty at least above 50. And that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Then we can also build up, I was thinking about it, tourism. I could build up a couple, like just one economy hotel. I think that'll be kind of cool. Just because it's like a pretty cool building to put in the middle of a plaza. And so that'll be nice. We'll build one of these, a couple more motels, and then buildings for cultural tourists. So a museum of modern art. Maybe a cocktail bar. No, actually no. This requires rich people, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe another theater for them. So museum of modern art, a theater. We can also throw down some additional taverns, maybe like 2 right in the middle of the plaza that we're going to make. And I don't think that there's anything else. And then what I'm kind of thinking is that I should build one huge stadium for everyone to visit. And this should push the fun happiness like really over the top for like the whole island. Botanical garden. I could also put a botanical garden right in the middle of the plaza. And this will be nice because all the backpacker tourists, it'll give them a reason to come to the main part of the town. So that's everything that we'll do. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. So now we have these sugar plantations, and already people are starting to fill them in. We can go on the minimum budget. We don't ever have to worry about soil quality anymore. And here's the first 3. So what we can do is go through, demolish these 3. Demolish the manure spreaders as well. We don't need them no more. So that's going to increase the amount of unemployed people we have, but that's okay. So now we have a bit of sugar already taken care of. That was all of those sugar plantations. Let's see. Don't want to do fiber fertilization yet. Maybe I will actually. Because if I get it on these 2, then they'll, or actually you need to get on all 3 of these and they'll give the bonus to each other. Not sure. Let's see. Unemployed, 14 high school students. Each of these takes in 4. So what I could do is start building up just a couple of corn plantations. Well, no, let's go and see what we have going on over here. Well, I guess before that, I mean, there's just so much that I want to get done, like, really soon. We have a coffee, banana, so I could do a coffee banana and then destroy these 2. So that's what I'll do. Okay, now it seems like our money is doing pretty decently. Because we decreased the housing quality, we'll do this until the transition to the modernized production will be complete. Which were these 2? Banana, coffee. A banana. And a coffee. You know what? We might just start producing only what we need. So, a banana and a coffee. We actually don't even have anything that takes in coffee. And I believe the only thing that takes banana is this juicery here. Yes. So 11,000 units of banana can go in. So realistically, that's only 2 banana plantations. So I'll build up 2 banana plantations here. And so that'll be all of that, and then we can build up 2 pineapple plantations, I believe. Let's go find some pineapple plantations. Yep, the same amount. So we can build up 2 pineapple, 2 banana plantations. So we just did the banana, and let's do the pineapples now. Cool. So this will completely fuel all the sugar that we need, and it's also going to completely fill up our juicery. But pineapples might go into something else. Let's go see what else we have. 2 canneries, and canneries take pineapples, and each of these requires at least 1 whole plantation. So what I could do is 2 more pineapple plantations. And just like that, we have all of the plantations that we'll need for all of the sugar, for the juicery, as well as our 2 canneries. Nice, okay. So that's pretty convenient. I don't think I'm going to get rid of the Fisherman's Wharf. It kind of is a shame that we don't have to worry about the fish populations. It is kind of cool to worry about them, because then you can start building up fish farms to resupply local fish populations, but now we don't really have to worry about it. But something I was being a bit short-sighted about is I don't know if we have the electricity for all of this. So we have enough for 1 more, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 additional wind turbines. Always got to focus on that with this specific island build. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to quick build them because people are already probably going to start building these up first. And the conservatives are getting upset again. But that's okay. Maybe what we could do is actually build an immigration office. I'm not sure if the immigration office can not provide a poor wage. I'm not sure. I'll wait as long as I can to build up an immigration office, and I'll wait maybe till we have like under 100 days to change that work mode. But like I said, once we really start to push the population towards the intellectual faction, then we won't need to worry about making the conservative faction upset. Propaganda successes, 34. Let's check our TV station. Propaganda successes, 400. Pretty nice. So, what I do want to do is media independence. How much longer do we got here? Immigration. Why was I going to change immigration? Oh yeah, now I remember. Let's do this first. So let's get rid of immigration. This one, and let's do media independence first, then we'll do immigration. Contraception ban, Caribbean Trade Pact Association. Okay. So reason is that I want to check and see if it's been patched, because it used to be that the second you get state-controlled media, none of your media buildings would work anymore. So the little building here, the Childhood Museum, has been patched. And so it would be really nice if our media buildings could be affected by that work mode. That would be really, really nice. So as things get built up here, let's go ahead and get these upgrades here. Boom. And so now, as we can see, we're getting 125 efficiency on all of these plantations, even though we put them all on the lowest budget. That's pretty nice. Lowest budget, and they're more efficient than any of the plantations we had previously. Which one was this? Like, it's got finished. So, we just finished two banana plantations, so let's go destroy those banana plantations. Demolish this one. I don't think that there's another one on this side. And here's the other banana plantation. So we'll go ahead and destroy both of those. And we're under 100 days to change the constitution for the whatchamacallits, we finished state controlled media, so let's enact that. Change this to total surveillance, and we're getting rid of the theocracy. And so hopefully this all kind of evens out and everything's like alright here. Let's check and see if there's anything else that I want to change. Probably not. Early retirement lowers the retirement age by 5. Increases job quality of everywhere by 5. Pacifist state, voting rights. Okay, everything is perfect here. So we'll confirm these changes.
It is a great day for our comrades. We even had cake to celebrate.
So we'll take the $5,000 because the communist faction standing should go back up. As we can see, it already did. They've already forgot about all the cabins that we just got done making. All of them on this budget. Let's repair this church. Okay. So now we're getting a lot of tourists. Let's see if our cabaret, yes, our cabaret and our theater are now fully booked all the time with tourists. So that's really nice. It's starting to generate a pretty decent amount of money. So these cabins that we built up out here were definitely necessary. This building, yeah, everything is reaching a pretty good point now. So I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. So this probably gives us a bit of time to set up a couple additional touristy buildings, but I want to get all of the production completely done first. Now we're starting to generate some serious money. Okay, now we're back into like a comfort zone. We're making lots of money. As soon as I set up all of the production, I'll probably, well, no, I'll set up all the production, set up this new tourist zone, and then I'll switch the tenements back to a good work mode. Starting to get lots of unemployed people, but that's okay because soon we are going to have lots of jobs for them to work. We finished a pineapple plantation, so let's go find the previous one and demolish it. Let's see what the little what's it called are here. Upgrades. Small parcel growth, we'll get that. Change them all to the lowest budget and disallow local consumption on everything. Okay, this is really cool. So I built up a total of, I believe it's 4 pineapple plantations here. And what's nice is that we can do pollination parcel for these pineapple plantations, and this will increase other pineapple plantations efficiency by 3%. And so because there's 4 of them here, that means that each of them will get 3 bonuses, which is 12%. So a nice little bonus. So we'll control click that, all of the buildings. Very convenient. And we'll get the small parcel growth for all of our banana plantations. So pineapples they should reach above 125 pretty soon. Disallow local consumption, of course. Maybe it's bugged and it doesn't work. That would be kind of a shame. Some more disallowing local consumption. It doesn't look like they're increasing their efficiency. Almost natural, we could do almost free of nature. And this will be something that I probably end up doing later. Reason being is that this means that for each 3 plantations, hydroponic plantations that we switch to this work mode, we'll need an additional whole wind turbine. So 1 wind turbine will equal 3 plantations, and that will let me get an additional 10% out of each of them. So that'll be nice, but it's going to require some time and a bit of money. So let's see what this is. Coffee. We're not using the coffee for anything. But what I could do is canneries, if you upgrade them and do flash freezer, the building gets an additional in stock for 2,300 units of coffee and can produce canned goods out of coffee. It's going to require some additional electricity, but that is the same amount, 2,320, as one coffee plantation. And so this means that if I build a coffee plantation right here, then I can get the upgrade for one cannery, and that'll be fine. So I'm gonna demolish this one. I probably could have waited a bit, but it doesn't matter too much. And then we'll go over here and choose a coffee plantation. Cool. So now that we're kind of demolishing all of the buildings here, what I can do is start the production of the other 3 sugar plantations here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So 1, 2, and we'll need to destroy some roads here. One more sugar plantation right there. Okay, cool. Let's check our unemployment rate. We need just a bit more educated Tropicans. I could also get interactive education as long as we have additional electricity. So we're spending a bit more for this one. I believe it's 30, so that leaves us with 36. And if we control over this, we can see we only need 16, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's going to cost $9,000. But now our high schools are at 125% efficiency on the lowest budget, which is pretty good. Radio now, so all the people working in these plantations here are being influenced towards the environmentalist faction. Pretty convenient. These new sugar plantations are going to need a road, of course. And so I'll fit in more plantations around them. This is all going to be corn, like I was talking about just a little bit ago. I can move this sideways to give room, adequate room for our... It sucks because it's going to fire all the people, but it'll be okay. And we'll build... I'll build it out as we need it. This means I can demolish this road. So what do we have here? An additional sugar plantation. So as soon as these sugar plantations are built up, I'll destroy this one. And this one. Warnings. That's okay. I went a little overkill. This is more sugar than we're gonna need, but that's okay. Having 3 sugar plantations and these little clusters of hydroponic plantations will give the max bonus to every plantation, even the sugar plantations. Because if we only had 2, then they would each give only 1 bonus to each other. This means we're going to need even more wind turbines here. Probably about 3. And we'll just quick build them. Let's get an immigration office on its way to being built. Maybe we can make like a little plaza here. Maybe like right around here for like municipal buildings. It just depends. If we can get away with any offices that have a poor wage. If we can't, then I'm just going to destroy this immigration office and we'll make this all for tourism. I wonder which way is the front of this building. Like this. Okay. Put this on high priority. And so hopefully that gets built up pretty quickly. We have the electricity for all of these sugar plantations. Why are these guys getting 115% efficiency? Maybe, yeah, the sugar plantation's still giving the bonus to hydroponic plantations, which is pretty cool. But we're going to, actually I could destroy this one now. And then as soon as we get one more done, which we're about to, destroy this one as well. Cool. So now we are steadily modernizing the entire population. So what else is pretty neat is that these plantations on the lowest budget give a job quality of only 30, but now all of our plantations are giving a job quality of 50. So that's pretty nice. So the entire population is going to be a little bit happier over the course of some time, of course. Wooden toys, not going to worry about that right now. I mean, that kind of is a drag, but it'll be okay. People are going to construct the immigration office. I'm like certain that this building won't give a wage under $10 a month, but it would be really, really nice. So we are constructing, so we have all the sugar that we need done. We've got all the pineapples that we need. I don't want to worry about fish, at least not right now. The bloom factory is going to need, this is a DLC thing, and so I don't think that this number here is accurate. This 3,000 rubber in.
And now Uno wishes a warm welcome to any new Tropicans fresh
Oh
from
wow,
the immigration office.
look at that.
Not many people can get past the 50th round of testing.
That's crazy. So this building does give a wage under 10, so that's pretty convenient. I don't care about the hidden rolls if they show up. Actually, I should, because, well, I shouldn't have done that, because if we keep all of the foreign powers happy, then we'll never have to worry about them sending foreign spies. So, I mean, that's whatever though. Open doors increases immigration by 50%. Skilled workers would be probably better. But eventually, once we kind of hit like the point where I don't really want to continue growing the island, we'll switch this to Tropico first. So that's nice and neat. Cool. So conservatives, they're now happy. Let's do a test and check out the customs office. I'm like really certain that this building won't give us a wage of under $10 a month, but let's check it out. In one of my guides, I believe it's the second part, I actually talk about which buildings can like only provide a well-off wage and which buildings can't provide a well-off wage. And these ones are definitely on there, but and a ministry, I didn't talk about this in the guide, but a ministry in fact makes everyone rich who you hire as a minister. So I'm definitely not going to build a ministry on this island because I want to keep everyone in the same class. As a matter of fact, I thought a really interesting idea for Communist Utopia would be to build an island. So to me, keeping an island like Marxist communism is keeping everyone in the same class. I think that's a pretty cool idea. So as you can see, everyone here is in the poor class. Broke people, they just haven't quite made it to getting a job yet. So probably because they've been fired recently. And so we have plenty of jobs for people. It's just once they get a job, then they'll be in the poor class with everyone else. But I thought a pretty interesting idea was to keep everyone exactly in the well-off class instead. And so poor is nice because you can keep all of the budgets really low. And everyone can, like there's just so many like little things. Like it would be neat to put everyone in the well-off class, give them all a bunch of well-off housing. And then you could do something like the Free Wheels Edict. And so everyone on the island would live in a normal house, one of these, and they'd be able to drive a car. I just think it would be a pretty good idea. I have no idea about any of the challenges you might face if you try and do this, but that would definitely be something cool to try and set up. A communist island where everyone's exactly in the well-off class. That would be pretty fun. I might end up doing that in the future, but I guess we'll see. Alrighty. Let's make sure our electricity is good. It looks good. Disallow local consumption like always. Go through and make sure all of these have that turned off. Cool. Yeah, for some reason these pineapple plantations aren't giving the bonus to each other when they should. These should all be at like 130 something %, but they're stuck at 125 for some reason. That's okay though. Not really worried about it. The coffee plantation, do bean processing. Let's go and see if there's any other upgrades that we want to get. Nope. Okay. So we're also going to need a cotton plantation or two for the textile mill. So let's quickly figure exactly what we want for that. There's just a couple more plantations that I want to get all these plantations out of the way, and that'll be the end of this episode. So we need, let's figure exactly how much. So a cotton plantation gives 8,120, and the textile mill has an input of the exact same amount. So this tells me that we need, getting kind of confusing, but that's okay. What I can do here is build this road down this way, demolish this road here, reconnect it so that people can still access this area over here, and now we can start putting plantations here. And so what we needed was cotton. Okay. No, we can build all the way to the edge of the water, I think. Yeah. So that's fine. We needed cotton. So just one should do. And I believe that's everything that we're going to be needing cotton for. It's just the textile mill.
The palace denies all rumors concerning the development of orbital mind control lasers and asks citizens to ease up on the purchase of aluminum foil.
Nice. All of our pineapple plantations are done, so we can demolish any pineapple plantations that we have. The cocoa plantation, or the cotton plantation, we can demolish that as well. We don't need a tobacco plantation because we're not processing it. It really only helped during the multicultural period. Coffee plantation, we already have the one that we need. We need one rubber plantation. Actually, let's double check, see how much we need. So we need, oh, well, I guess it's not going to tell us exactly how much we need for that. Let's see how much a rubber plantation produces. Yeah, we need like one rubber plantation will probably be fine. So maybe that number is accurate, the 3,000 from the balloon factory. So what I'm kind of thinking is that for each cannery, we have two. I can set them both up to process some coffee. That might be convenient. So I'll build up a second one. Let's check our electricity needs. We have enough spare electricity for 2, so we need 1 additional wind turbine up here. Okay. I'm just gonna quick build this one. So let's go through the corn. I'm gonna leave it up for right now, and then cocoa. Let's see. An input of 4,640 cocoa. So 2 cocoa plantations is what we need for the sugar plantation, or for the chocolate factory. So we'll put 1 here, and 1 across the street over here. We don't need this rubber plantation anymore. I guess I will leave the corn up, and we don't need the cocoa plantations anymore. Don't need this rubber plantation. Don't need this cocoa plantation no more. So that is just about all of the modernization that we are doing. We also have, finally we are reaching a point where we have a lot of unemployed people. So we have 5 new plantations coming, and we need electricity for 5, right? So 350, we need 2 more wind turbines. I'll just quick build these up. The dock's exporting 8,000 units of, or $80,000 worth, so I'm gonna go ahead and just quick build all this up for the sake of getting this video done real soon. These are also gonna need roads. And we're going to probably need an electric substation. Yeah, that's the problem. And we'll quick build that one up. Okay. So now, this entire zone, all of these buildings are giving us really good wages, really good job quality, producing all of the goods that we need for the whole island. It's all very clean, powered by wind energy, which is nice. Increases, so we'll go through real quick and get all the upgrades that we want. Coffee upgrades, any of them being processing, nice. Rubber plantations, what about that? Bigger buckets, okay, we can do that as well. Pineapple, what about cotton? Mechanization, convenient. Pineapple and the sugar we've already done. coffee we've already done, and the cocoa we've already done. So let's check our jobs out. Very convenient. And so that is really cool. So now all we need to do is modernize just our job sites here. So all of these, we'll make sure to do that right at the beginning of the next episode. We still have $50,000. And the modernized ranch, the factory ranch, doesn't require a high school education. So all the people that are unemployed right now, there's 21 uneducated, unemployed people, and we only have 13 spare jobs for them. So we can start building up jobs for the uneducated, unemployed people. And yeah, that'll be really convenient. Each of these is also going to require electricity. Less electricity than a hydroponic plantation, but still going to require some. But before that, we're going to need corn. So that's why I built up this area over here. For each factory that we're building up, factory ranch will build however many corn plantations we need. And then on top of that, I might do a couple fish farms, because specifically the crocodile ranch, once you modernize it, the crocodile ranch doesn't take corn, instead it takes fish. Of course, they're crocodiles. But anyways, that is the end of episode 8. Really hope you guys enjoyed sticking around for this episode. We're doing a lot of modernizing in this one. That is a pretty good shot there. A bunch of wind turbines in the background and a bunch of greenhouses right here in the foreground. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed sticking around for this episode, be sure to leave a like. And if you guys want to follow along with more series like this, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.